Now, what if your speaker didn't just play music? What if it actually performed the music? Not a random RGB lights, okay? Not like that. Not with generic visualizers either, but with visuals that react to the actual emotion, rhythm, and lyrics of the song in real time. This is the MorningBlues SonicGlass Lyric Speaker. And honestly, this might be one of the coolest music setup products I've seen in a while. Alright, before we even start, look at this. This could actually be one of the most underrated parts of their ecosystem. Now, the Hub 1 is designed to free music from your phone and work across multiple speaker brands. That's huge, because right now, a lot of smart audio setups trap you into a specific ecosystem. But MorningBlues seems to be pushing towards a more open experience. One hub, multiple speakers, no brand limits. That's a very smart direction. Now, I genuinely think this is the kind of product that's hard to understand until you see it in person and experience it yourself. This doesn't feel like a normal speaker. It really feels like a digital music art piece sitting on my desk. And the crazy part, the screen isn't just showing random animations. This speaker actually reacts to the rhythm, pace, mood, and lyrics of the song in real time using something called MoodLyric. So depending on what you're listening to, the entire vibe changes. Fast songs, emotional songs, hype songs, late night chill songs. The speaker visually adapts to the energy of the track. And trust me, in a dark room at night, this thing looks insane. Okay, wait, this is actually addicting to watch. The lyrics animate onto the display while the visual pulse with the beat. And because MorningBlues built this around music emotion data from hundreds of millions of song playbacks, the effects feel way more intentional than typical LED speakers. This isn't just lights moving. The speaker is trying to match the feeling of the music. And honestly, that's what makes this product stand out. Most speakers only care about sound. This one cares about atmosphere. Now, MorningBlues says there are 14 dynamic visual effects built into the MoodLyric system. Now, this is the app for the MorningBlues, and basically on the Studio Lab, you'll be able to change whatever you want here. This is the Studio Lab right here. There's also the Serene Lab, where you can put in different scenes right there. It even has different sounds as well, pretty nice. There's also different clocks, so you could see there. Pick one, and it'll change to that. Pretty cool. And if we go to the Lyric Lab, there's tons to choose from. I basically select them here, but I'm just gonna select one so you guys can see what will come up, okay? Once we play the music. There's one right there, so we're gonna use this cinema subtitles right here. Now you can pick another one right here. And the coolest part is how differently the speaker behaves depending on the track. Now put on something upbeat, the visuals become energetic and punchy. Switch to something emotional, the animations slow down and feel cinematic. It genuinely changes the mood of the room. And this is exactly the kind of product that people are going to obsess over for desk setups, bedrooms, gaming rooms, apartments, and content spaces. Because when the lights are low, the music hits. This becomes part of the experience. Now, I think MorningBlues understands something a lot of companies miss. Music isn't only about hearing anymore. People want to feel it. They want to see it. They want to be immersed by it. That's why aesthetic setups are exploding online. People care about atmosphere now. And this speaker fits perfectly into that world because it combines the music, it combines visual, room vibe, and technology into one product. Honestly, this feels less like a speaker and more like an ambient music decor. Now, this next feature is actually wild. MorningBlues also lets you upload a photo into their app, and the AI can transform you into a star of a genre-matched music video. Now, that is such a smart feature because now this product becomes way more personal and shareable. You're not just listening to music anymore. You're becoming part of the visual experience as well. And let's be honest here, right? This is the exact type of thing people are going to post on TikTok, Reels, and Shorts. It feels futuristic, but also fun. Now, one thing I like is that this speaker isn't only cool when music is playing. MorningBlues also added things like dynamic clocks, custom backgrounds, and even ASMR sleep mode. So during the day, this can sit in your room as part of your setup. At night, it transforms into a full mood device.
Welcome to Tide. We will be using Yoga Nidra combined with customized sleep music for a deep rest.
And honestly, that versatility matters because it means that the product stays useful all day instead of becoming another gadget you forget about after a week. Now, I genuinely think this is the kind of product that's hard to understand until you see it in person and experience it yourself. Because technically, yes, it's a speaker, but emotionally, it feels more like a room experience. The moving lyrics, dynamic visuals, music reactive effects, dark room ambience. Everything together creates something that feels unique. And honestly, that's very rare now. A lot of tech products feel like slightly upgraded versions of things we already own. This actually feels different. Now, if you love music, this makes sense. If you care about room aesthetics, this makes sense as well. If you're into gaming setups, desk setups, ambient lighting, nighttime chill sessions, and content creation, or just making your space feel more alive, this makes a lot of sense, especially at night. That's when this thing really shines. So overall, the MorningBlues SonicGlass Lyric Speaker feels like a product built for people who want more than just audio. The MoodLyric system with its real-time lyric visuals and dynamic effects is easily the standout feature here. The AI music video personalization adds a modern social layer. And features like dynamic clocks, custom backgrounds, and ASMR sleep mode helps this become part of your everyday environment instead of just another speaker. Now, MorningBlues says they want to reimagine how music is seen, felt, and lived with. And honestly, after seeing this in action, I actually get it. Now let me know in the comments below, would you actually want a speaker that reacts to the mood and the lyrics of your music in real time? And how would you use this more for? Music listening, room statics, or content creation? If you enjoyed this video though, hit that subscribe button because we've got more unique tech coming soon. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.